Fatiha. السلام عليكم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد سيد الأولين والآخرين. مدد يا رسول الله، مدد يا سادة أصحاب رسول الله، مدد يا مشايخنا دستورنا إن شاء الله فارس حسن شيخ محمد مدد طريقتنا الصحبة والخير في الجمعية. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وتحسبونه هينا وهو عند الله عظيم. Kolay zannedersiniz, yani kıymetsiz zannedersiniz diyor Allah Azze ve Celle.
Allah Almighty says, there may be things which you may consider minor or which you may consider with no value.
Kur'an-ı Azimüşşan'da sizin kıymetsiz, ehemmiyetsiz gördüğünüz şey Allah indinde büyük bir şeydir.
Then Allah Almighty continues to say in the Holy Quran, however, those things which you may consider minor or which you do not attach any value to are valuable and precious and huge in divine presence in the sight of Allah Almighty.
Büyük bir ya iyiliktir ya kötülüktür.
And this applies to both. It may be huge and important in terms of goodness, or it may be grave in terms of badness.
İyilikse onu devam ettirmek lazım.
And if it's something good, then one should continue and persist in doing that good.
İyilik nedir? Allah Azze ve Celle'nin emrettiği, Peygamber Efendimiz'in sünneti.
What is good? Good is what Allah Almighty commands, and good is what our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, did.
Evliyaların yaptığı şeylerdir.
Good is to do the things the friends of Allah Almighty did.
Onlar insanların ehemmiyet vermeseler bile
And these are things people do not attach any value or any importance to.
ehemmiyet veren Allah Azze ve Celle'dir.
But Allah Almighty appreciates these things. It is Him who attaches importance to this and who values these things.
En mühim olan odur.
And this is what is most important for us.
Ehemmiyeti onun onun nasıl istediği,
To do what He likes and what He considers important,
ve ne verdi, ne ikram etti,
and to appreciate what He gave and what He presented to us.
mühim odur.
And this is what counts.
Ötekiler esas onlar hiç lüzumsuz şeylerdir.
All other things do not have value or are useless.
Kim beğenmiş, kim beğenmemiş.
It doesn't matter what other people think about us, whether they like us or not.
Bir de moda çıkmış şimdi, işte kim beni beğendi, beğenmedi.
There's now this fashion that all people are concerned about is to get likes and to avoid dislikes from people.
Artık yani bir zamanda yaşıyoruz ki bütün şeyler, anlayışlar ters olmuş.
We now live in a time where everything and the understanding and the perception of things has been turned upside down.
Eskiden makbul olmayan bu şeyleri yapan insanlar
Those things people do today were things which people in former times disregarded and disrespected.
beni beğensine değen insanlara iyi gözden bakılmazken şimdi herkes onlar gibi olmaya uğraşıyor.
And now people today do things which were disliked in former times, and now people do not only do those things, but also they do those things to be liked by others and others follow their example.
Onlara gerekmez. Onlar da
Do not follow them. They and what they do is useless.
Allah'ın sevdiği şeyler olmadıktan sonra
Those things which Allah Almighty does not love or does not like are useless.
onlar da kötü bir şeydir.
and that they are to be considered something bad.
Onlar da bir faydası olmayan şeylerdir.
Those are things which have no use or no benefit.
Küçük, kıymetsiz zannedersin onları da, o da tehlikeli şeylerdir.
You may consider them as something minor or small, but nevertheless, those things are dangerous,
İyi olmayan şeylerdir.
because they are things which are not good.
Ama Allah Azze ve Celle Erhamur Rahimin,
But Allah Almighty, He is the merciful, the forgiving.
merhametlerin en merhametlisidir Allah Azze ve Celle.
It is Him, Allah Almighty, who is the most merciful.
Onu böyle affeder. Her şeyi affeder Allah
And He may even forgive us for doing this. He may forgive everything.
Azze ve Celle. Geçen gün bir ihvandan bir çocuk soruyor, bizi Allah affeder mi?
The other day, one of our murids' child asked us, will Allah Almighty forgive us?
Ya sen Kur'an-ı Azimüşşan'da kaç yerde
But Allah Almighty mentions so many times in so many instances in the Holy Quran
onlarca yerlerde Allah'ın affu gafur,
that Allah Almighty is the most merciful and the most forgiving.
en merhamet affeden Allah Azze ve Celle'de yazıyor.
In so many instances, it is written in the Holy Quran that Allah Almighty, He is the one who is the most merciful, the most forgiving.
Onun için ona şüphe etmeyin.
Therefore, do not have any doubt on this.
Allah'tan af dileyin.
Ask Allah Almighty for forgiveness
Yaptıklarımıza bilerek bilmeyerek
for those things you did, whether knowingly or unknowingly.
onları affeder.
Allah Almighty will forgive you.
Büyük de olsa küçük de olsa hepsini affeder.
Whether it's a major or a minor sin, Allah Almighty will forgive everything.
Mühim olan af dilemek.
What is important is to repent and to ask Allah Almighty for forgiveness.
Bir de yapacağın hayırlar, işler, sevaplar, onlar da Allah indinde büyüktür.
And you must know that good deeds, good actions, all those blessed deeds you perform are valuable in the divine presence.
Sen kıymetsiz görsen de
Even if you do not attach any value to them,
Allah sana onları ahiretine saklar.
Allah Almighty appreciates all your good deeds, and He will preserve the blessings and the rewards for you for the hereafter.
Ahirette ne kadar kazançlı olduğunu bilirsin.
And then in the hereafter, you will see the rewards of all those things which Allah Almighty has preserved for you.
İnşallah. Allah hepimize o güzel şeyleri nasip etsin.
May Allah Almighty make us to do all of those good things and to obtain all those blessings.
Küçük büyük ne varsa hepsine bize yardım etsin, onları
And may Allah Almighty support us in performing good deeds, whether small or big.
yapmaya inşallah. Ve minallah tevfik. El Fatiha.